And Willie, many congratulations, through to round 2 here at the Kazoo World Championship. Really impressive performance, must be delighted with how you played there.
Yeah, happy to get the win, Definitely happy to get the win in that one. Yeah.
Big occasion, there's been so much publicity, so much sort of headlines dominated by Beau in the lead up to this match. Great atmosphere out there, but you seem to do it really well. You're unfazed, a really professional performance.
Yeah, I didn't do any media up to this. I did maybe one. I wasn't going to fall into the circus of what it was. Just dealt with the task that was at hand. And look here. I'm just lucky to get the win in the end.
It was a game of fine margins. I think Beau had set darts in the first 2 sets, a couple of big finishes. You seem to control the big moments. That must be quite pleasing for you.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, she had her chances, as you say. I definitely had chances before that. So, swings and roundabouts. She had her chances, and she didn't take it. And gladly, it just fell my way.
What did you make of Beau's performance? Only 18 years old, the youngest woman to compete at the World Championship. She seemed unfazed as well. A really impressive performance on debut from her.
Yeah, she threw absolutely brilliant stuff. She got a huge future ahead of her. Hopefully, this is the last time I'll play her for a long time. I don't need this attention. I'd rather just sneak away in the corner and mind my own business.
And looking ahead for you now in round 2, Gabrielle Clemens.
Yeah.
You can try and replicate that sort of performance. You must be confident of progressing further on in the competition.
Yeah, I'd hope to play a little bit better than that. But yeah, I feel confident going into the next game. Looking forward to it as well. Yeah. I've always had good games with Gabrielle. Gabrielle's a superb player. I think we'll both have a good high-scoring game. I think it'll come down to probably finishing and doubles. Maybe in the end, it'll determine who wins the game, in my own opinion. Yeah.
Willie, congratulations. You talked about it all being a circus and everything like that. Was there extra pressure and expectation because of all the hype around the game?
A little bit, not as much as there could have been. I didn't play the game, so I come in there just playing another game against another player. So probably not as much as there could have been. I went in there playing another dart player, so you got to beat me on the dartboard. Is how I had it in my head. So it is what it is. Yep.
When the draw was done, it came out and you had Beau. Did you make that decision early then that you weren't going to engage in anything?
Oh, I didn't want it. don't get me wrong. I didn't want that draw. I don't think anybody wanted that draw. Especially after she's won everything. She's world champion, world masters champion, 30-something games in a row. Nobody wants that smoke. It's definitely not me. But at the same time, you have to look at it for what it is. It's a game of darts, and at the same, I play the best players in the world every week. There's nothing she can do that I haven't seen already. No disrespect, she's a world champion. But at the same time, I play world champions every single week, and I've beaten some of them, probably most of them, probably all of them. I don't know, but I fancy myself against them. I can beat them. I can deal with them on my day. So I had that mindset going in that she's a world champion. I have to perform. If I don't perform, I'm going home, and it's as simple as that.
We saw you very pumped up at the top of the walk-on with the Irish flag and whatever, and the atmosphere was electric out there. How did that compare to like your Premier League one at Dublin?
That's a Limerick flag. What are you talking about? That's a Limerick flag. That's not an Irish flag.
You look like Irish one.
Even from this stage, that's an upside down Limerick flag. Look, that's Limerick. That's where I'm from. It's not an Irish flag.
Sorry, mate, it looked like it from the TV. My apologies.
Yeah, no problem.
How did it compare, the atmosphere-wise and everything like that, compared to like your Premier League walk-on in Dublin and everything like that? 'Cause it looked like you thoroughly enjoyed it.
I loved it. Absolutely loved it. The crowd were fantastic. Everybody's fantastic. Came out with the win in the end, which is the most important thing. And I look forward to my next game against Gabrielle. Gabrielle, you better bring it, because I'm bringing the smoke.
Willie, congratulations.
No problem, thank you.
Willie, how much of a factor did you feel experience was tonight? You've played obviously in the Premier League stage before, World Cup final.
Yeah.
And that was a big factor tonight, your experience.
Yeah, well, you tell yourself those things. I told myself a lot of probably little lies going into that game that, I've got the experience. The first time I went on that stage, I played Steve Beaton, who was playing absolutely brilliant darts at the time. I knew I had the beating of him, but I didn't have the experience. Unless you go and play on that stage, you don't know what it's about. And I don't care who you are. I don't care what ability you have. So in my head, I had that little bit working for me. Whether that be a lie or not, you got to take the positives and bring them with you.
You seem pretty relaxed up there. Were there any extra nerves going up on the stage?
Millions of them. I was a bag of nerves. I was William O. Nerves.
How relieved were you to see that double five going at the end of the first?
I don't even know what it was. I have no idea. I don't remember double five. I don't remember any double. I'm just so happy to get the win and relieved to be gone through. That's no joke. Thanks.
Willie, when Beau took out that 120 early on, did it help refocus you and just make sure you know you were in a real game there?
It did not. It felt like I got a hammer straight into the forehead. I thought to myself, here we go. Here we go. Beau, go home. Take that 120. I don't want to hear any more about it. No, like that 120 that was a hammer blow. Like I kind of thought to myself, please miss. But like she hit it sweet, and she played brilliant. Like she did. She played brilliant. As I say, like it was just a little bit of confidence maybe, and a little bit of experience on my side that got me through.
Yeah, we've seen over the years players that have faced the likes of Fallon and Lisa last year. They've had a really bad reception out there in terms of the crowd. It didn't seem that bad out there for you. What was it like?
It was fantastic. The crowd were brilliant. I couldn't say a bad word. I loved every minute of it. It was, even if I lost that game, I'd have loved it. It was brilliant. It was very fair. I thought it was a very fair crowd. I thought everybody was fairly neutral, you know. And yeah, looking forward to the next one.
Cheers, Willie. Thank you.
Thanks.
Willie, can I ask you about both rows? What do you think of it technically, and how far do you think you can go?
I never looked at it technically enough. I just wanted to win. I can look at it from now on if you want, but no, I didn't look at it. But in fairness, I didn't look at much of her. I didn't want to know about her. I just thought, go in there, treat her as a world champion, treat her as a world masters champion, treat her as another dart player. You got to go in there, play your best darts, or you're going home. That's it. I had no other game plan going in. I said to myself, if I don't play well, I'm going home. So I didn't look at her. I didn't look at any of her matches. I didn't look at anything she has ever done. But she seems to have a very solid throw. I don't think she's going anywhere for a long, long time. She's a very good player. I think she'll only do better with time. And I think today will stand her in good stead. I think maybe next year when she qualifies, she'll look back at this and think, I won't make those mistakes, and be a little bit more settled, and finish out those sets.
But you gave her the fist bump, didn't you? And you were like, a bit of respect there.
Oh, she's brilliant. She's a brilliant dart player. You got to give her respect. Otherwise, you're not. I could say a lot of things, but you're not a nice person. Let's just say, She earned my respect out there, and she'll always have my respect. And I wish her the very best going forward.
Willie, as the standards rise, obviously you have to keep your standards up as well,
Yeah.
and you have been doing quite well with that this performance of the show. Have you set yourself new goals or set yourself a new way of approaching the Aki as those standards continue to rise around you with it?
To be honest, I've been putting in a bit of an effort. To be honest, before COVID, right, I put in a big effort, right, and I started to play really well. And my standards started to rise a little bit. But COVID happened, and the whole situation around it kind of happened, and it didn't suit me as a player. I didn't get to put in the effort or put in the time that I like to put in, and it showed. I mean, the last couple of years I haven't been playing really well, but now we're starting to come back out of COVID, and normality is starting to set back in. I am getting a little bit of time now to put back into darts, and the last couple of months I am starting to play okay. I'm not saying I'm playing the best of my ability just yet, but I'm definitely starting to play well, and my confidence is rising every time I go home and practice. I'm being a little bit more solid, a little bit more, a little bit more confident in myself, and if I can keep doing that, I can show that on stage, and hopefully, down the line, I can be a little bit more consistent, and that's all I want. Just be a little bit more consistent and show to everybody that I can play at the top level.
So that is your goal, is consistency. Is there any actual material goals that you want to shoot for down the road, or is that just too abstract of a thought in this journey right now?
At the moment, I want to get back into darts. I want to get back playing to a good standard. I'm very close. I'm very, very close to playing at a good standard, at a really high standard. I'm not a million miles away. I think my finishing needs to improve a little bit, and I just need to focus a little bit more. I'm not a million miles away, and I suppose, look, come here. I just want to. I want to. Okay, realistically, I want to qualify next year for the match play. I want to qualify for that first and foremost. I want to qualify for the match play. I've never qualified for it. That's at the top of my list. I've got a good chance. I've had a good end to the year last year, and I do. I've a good chance of, you know, if I can stay solid and play good darts, I have a chance of qualifying for that. So that's at the top of my list. Whether it happens or not has yet to be seen.
Excellent. Thank you so much and good luck with it.
Thanks very much.